Allah says in the Quran, وَلَقَدْ وَصَّيْنَا الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ وَإِيَّاكُمْ أَنِ اتَّقُوا اللَّهِ. The wasiyah that I'm telling you, wasiyah means the concise legacy, that I'm telling you and the people before you, the Ahl Kitab, is that they should have the taqwa of Allah. This is Allah's wasiyah. And the evidences and verses for taqwa are way too numerous to mention. But taqwa is the essence of Islam. It is the pinnacle of Islam. It is the backbone of Islam. Because you're conscious of Allah. And Allah is saying the purpose of siyam is to get to taqwa. So let us see what happens when we fast in the month of Ramadan. There is no other deed that brings about a sense of consciousness of Allah like siyam. Look at how prayer affects us. The fact of the matter is that unfortunately prayer has become a routine. Not that it should be, but it is the case. Prayer has become monotonous ritual. We look at the watch, we say, oh, time for Dhuhr, let me just go pray. And even as our heads go up and down, our hearts and minds are attached to the work, the job, pressures, assignments, children. The fact of the matter is, unfortunately, for most of us, Salah has not brought about the reality that it should. As well for zakat. I'm not saying it's correct, I'm just saying that's the reality, right? As well as zakat. Zakat, what is zakat for us? These days, we take out a pen, write a check, and we think our zakat is done. And technically it might be done. But rarely does zakat bring out the type of consciousness that it should. Once upon a time, zakat would mean you would go to the poor family, you would find them, you would physically hand them, you would see the effect. This is going to affect you. You will see the yatim, the fuqara, the masakeen. You will go to 5, 10, 15, 20 houses. You're going to come back affected like, I thank Allah. But these days, the charity organization, khalas, air-conditioned room, fundraiser going on, to pull out your nice fancy $500 pen, write your check and say, khalas, I've done my zakah. Technically you have. Where's the khushu' that comes from that? Now let us look at zakat. Let's look at siyam. What happens in the month of Ramadan? Every one of us, what happens? We genuinely feel spiritual. We begin to monitor our tongues, our hands, our eyes. We begin to consciously think, oh, I shouldn't be standing here, there's haram going on, I'm fasting. People are backbiting, slandering. I can't be in this company. Literally, we become conscious of Allah during the month of Ramadan, during Siyam. Even that which is halal, if somebody slanders or fights against us, we're technically allowed to fight back. But what did our Prophet ﷺ say? When one of you is fasting, and then somebody comes and just begins the tirade, verbal tirade, or tries to fight with him, you just remind yourself you're fasting, and you remind him, Inni sa'im, inni sa'im. So that you yourself control those legitimate emotions. It's halal to return what the person has done to you. But in Siyam we reach that height. So quite clearly we see, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ is in fact, we notice that taqwa is achieved through the fasting.